I want to know. Obviously, a guy from Houston goes to Boise, but now how does that guy from Boise go all the way to Japan? How does that guy from Boise go all the way to Japan and play in the X League? Talk a little bit about that, man. What's that? What was that experience like?
Man, look at that fit. The long sleeve with the long sleeve loose. Oh no.
Definitely
No,
thought,
man, it
definitely
was
thought,
awesome. Great
definitely thought
question.
he was swaggy for the game too.
I did. I thought I was on some Peyton Manning slash Josh Dobbs. No, I don't even know what I was on.
Hey, how
Um,
does the talent out there compare to Germany? Because a lot of people don't get that opportunity to go to Japan. You almost feel like it's kind of, if you're not a quarterback, it's kind of hard to go out there. A lot of people get opportunities to go to Europe, but like Japan is almost like, they're very selective. How does the talent over there compare to like playing in Germany?
yeah, man. Talent, I would say, oh, that's tough, honestly. Like, are we
Yeah.
talking just straight Germans or European imports or just entire
Let's
like what do
so
we
let, so yeah so let's do this. If you were to take like players from the X League or an X League All Star game
Mhm.
versus, let's just say, a GFL All Star
Okay.
team,
Okay.
how how would you compare the talent?
I will say the Japanese definitely move more fluent. Um,
Ooh, okay.
they move more in control and like they are a lot more technical with everything because sort of if you tell them how to do something, they do it exactly how you say it. So it's
Yeah,
like if I say, "Hey, whenever you make a right over there," you know, it's like, "Okay, cool, like you're making it right," whereas, they're like gonna make a perfect right at the exact moment that I make it. Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, yeah.
so they're a lot more technical. I would say, I don't know, the
Whenever I ask,
Japanese, they be hitting out there low key.
yeah,
They're
it's
just
funny because
smaller. Like,
when I ask people, some people that play overseas this question, they're like the skills that, like, almost like, as you mentioned, they're a little bit more technical, but
mhm,
the mental part over there might be a little bit more advanced than it is in Germany.
okay. I feel like the IQ level is better over here, but also I've only played for one team. So,
Yeah.
and I played for one team over there. But I feel like, everything over there from my experience was very vanilla, very just green and white.
Okay.
I mean, very black and white. This is how we do it. Fall in line so we can do it just
Yeah.
like this. And we're gonna run trips formation and we're gonna stay in trips formation and run our play. We're gonna run on first down, run on second
Yeah.
down, pass on third down, and punt on fourth down. Very just
Yeah.
traditional.
Gotcha.
Um,
We're over here a little
so
bit more fluid and adjustable and stuff like that in Germany.
exactly,
Or Germany.
exactly. Over here, you have a lot more motions. You have a lot more disguises in defense.
You think
You
that's
know,
because they're closer to the American game than Japan is?
that's a good question. I definitely think so. I think that
And I say that
you
from
know,
like coaches or players, like we're more accessible to them than Japan.
yeah, I think the most accessibility that Japan has is the internet. And so when you're looking at stuff from the internet rather than having, over here in Europe, there's a lot of coaches that are from America that understand
Yeah.
that can bring their knowledge from the game in America over to Europe. Well,
Yeah.
in Japan, there's only like one team that really has American coaches. Like there's some that are, American, but there's one team that's really, these are coaches, they're all American.
Yeah.
There's one team that has the staff that a ELF team would have, you know.
Yeah.
with NFL, ex-NFL coaches, etc. So that could be it
Yeah.
because geographically where they are in relation to each other, but you know that it's definitely different, but the same at the same time, if that makes sense.
Most definitely. And as we talked earlier, we mentioned that we're going to take this through phases, and obviously, we've done that a little bit along the way. Talk to me about this guy right here. This guy right here, who whenever I'm looking online, I'm seeing 98-6, or I'm seeing 77-14, or Jaylon Henderson's throwing for a 10. Bro, what are you doing over there, bro? What
Man,
are you
I
doing?
just I just run the
Don't act like
plays that the
Jalen
coach
gonna be like,
called it
Jalen on
that
here
the coach
saying, I
gives
just
me,
sit in the
man.
pocket and I just sit in the pocket, throw the rock, and dish it out. Why you balling so hard over there, man?
Man, I just we got a lot of good players and we got a
Yeah,
really good team and really good coaches, and they always just, put me in positions to make plays, and I try to not waste opportunities to make plays. I
absolutely.
try every single opportunity that I get to make a play, I try to make the play. And if that's handing the ball off to the running back, I do that. If that's, putting my teammates in position to score, I try to do that as well. And if that's running, I try to do that as well. I tell coaches, like, I'm a football player. Like, I might play QB, but I'm a football player that can run, throw, and yeah, play football. I mean, yeah, man.
I just sit in the pocket, hand it off, I throw the out route, and then I get
Yeah,
busy a little bit.
I try. I mean, it's a good
Let
time.
me
It's a good time.
No, I
Yeah,
hear you. Hey, listen, I played in Switzerland. I actually played Potsdam one time. This was before you got there. Thank God. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't be talking here. We probably have some beef. Nah, just messing. But no, Potsdam was a cool